ShowNation.com.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base. The White Sox, 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. A reminder that extra CTA Red Line trains will be available at the Sox 35th Street Station, and that Case Go-Go Sox Express buses are available outside of Guaranteed Rate Field.
All right. So, since the last time you guys were here, I was with the Atlanta Braves, and I did 2 years with them, but I got hit with an injury, and I literally finished the season without having to make any stats. But the year ended, and I was a free agent, and the White Sox offered me a 4-year contract for $3 million, but I denied it and said I want 1 year with them for $870,000. And I remember, I know it's baseball, but we're not playing the full 9 innings. This is just situational, but it is season and career.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Cleveland Indians.
It's just really focused on my player.
At the plate, Junior Yamaguchi. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak.
So yeah, beginning of the season, and I'm starting off on a good foot right now. Alright, they're winning 3-0. Top of the bottom.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit high. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind, and that's...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end.
All right, so I can definitely see...
Now at the plate, Junior Yamaguchi. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First offering on its way. Up around the face.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Now it's 2-0. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox.
Better in my player.
2-1 now.
Still behind.
Heading out towards shallow right.
All right, pop out.
Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
And like I said, it's just situational. You can see
digging in, Junior Yamaguchi. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
Looking at the scoring stuff and when the innings are at the top line.
Here's a swing and a long drive, high in the air and deep to center field.
Oh, man.
Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it's a 5-3 game now.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got.
Leading off the inning, Junior Yamaguchi, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far.
Give me 1 second.
from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Let's go. Come on. Oh, let's work.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Mendoza is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone.
Ready now for the White Sox, Junior Yamaguchi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Home run.
And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle. Oh, but a super diving catch takes away a hit. And we'll get a look one more time here as we slow this play down. And you can see how quickly he reacts to the ball there as he's able to get full extension and take away the base hit.
Shout out to anybody who's watching this shit. Baseball. It's really good. So, like I said, it was just situational in career, and I just work on my basic numbers.
Afternoon baseball set to come your way on a fine afternoon on the south side of Chicago. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Cleveland Indians and the Chicago White Sox. These two square off on the diamond right after this.
You get to choose what the commentators call you by. So when you hear my guy come up, what?
Stepping into the box, Junior Yamaguchi. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, D-Row. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, it's split.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Rendell Grichuk reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Situational. He's going to bunt for a sacrifice.
Attempt here.
And I'm going to take a really sacrifice.
There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Opportunity to score.
At the plate, Junior Yamaguchi. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command. If they're off-speed pitches, this is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
I can't believe she just said that.
Fly ball out toward right field. Grichuk has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
You just broke my heart in a nice way.
Stepping in, Scooter Jeanette. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Well, shout out to Tiffany Felix for tuning in. Wow. I'm trying to get to the Angels organization.
Sliced hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 330 sign near the bullpen.
Come on, get the ball in.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Okay. Finally, a little something for them to get excited. Digging in to try it again, Junior Yamaguchi. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. 2 balls and a strike.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
I'm taking too long to text you.
3-1.
Oh my
Papa.
fucking god! I can't believe this.
Bump is there for it.
No, you distracted me.
He hauls it in without any trouble,
Just
and
know
there are
that
2
pop
away.
out was not my fault. It was Tiffany's.
Now in the box, Junior Yamaguchi.
Bottom of the ninth for the White Sox. Third baseman, Junior Yamaguchi.
All right.
Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Behind 0-2 now.
My Lord.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Let's go. Come on, come on.
Hit in the air out toward left.
Oh, my
Sosa
God,
has a play. 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Junior Yamaguchi. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Oh, my. If I hit this,
possible winning run stands at
walk
first
off
with
home
2
run,
out here.
just a walk off. It's because of you too. Watch, I dedicated to you if it happens.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
Come on, come on.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, and we are now at the plate. Jose Ramirez. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Now the situation turned up over.
The 1-2. To the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
4-2 the final score today. Mike Clevenger earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Cody Allen hammers down the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, on our entire.
So I never stream baseball, but I'm always streaming like Battlefield and shit like that. But the funniest thing happened today with the last team I was with the season before I was a free agent. I literally started the stream and I dove up for a baseball that I landed on and somehow gave me a concussion, and I was out for the last like 2.5 months of the season, and I didn't get to place anything. So when I became a free agent, now I get the chance to make up for all those fucking lost games and shit. So I'm trying to be top everything, RBIs and fucking what else? Fucking home runs, all that shit. go red. So my average is at 220 right now. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Pretty good. If I hit a fucking home run in this next series, not this one game, in the series, I dedicate every
Tuesday night baseball from Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next.
All right.
Ready now, Junior Yamaguchi. He's hoping to start this series a little better than the one he finished last time. He was 0 for 5 on Sunday.
Yamaguchi, yeah, Smokey Joe. Oh yeah, Smokey. So I got as free agent for the new season 2022 with the White Sox.
First delivery to him on the way. 4-1. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
All right, let's go.
Ball and a strike.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights, or it's going to be a tough game.
And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair.
We're on second and third, no outs.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Miller charging this one, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Striding forward now is the DH, Mark Segunas. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. Bouncer down the line. Castellanos comes up with it, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Digging in now, Brad Miller. He reached on a single in his first try.
Second baseman, Brad Miller.
Tie balls in.
Here it comes on 0-2. High pop-up. And this is taken in for the second out. Next up for Detroit, Chris Taylor. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Swing and a ground ball to third. Up on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Tigers are out in front, 4-3. Now at the plate, Junior Yamaguchi. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Hit to short. Iglesias is there.
Damn.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Leadoff man retired now for the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Look at that jump on the points, bro.
0-1 count and the pitch. On the third baseline. Way to get dirty. The throw to first. Not in time. Ooh. Nearly a highlight reel play, but they'll have a runner on here with 1 away.
Hey, that's a heck of a play by the third baseman to get dirty right there. I can't tell you how hard it is or how far a throw it is, especially when you...
Stepping up to the plate, Junior Yamaguchi. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
3-0 to him now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Popped him up. Santana is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Brad Miller. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Don't know how these situations occur.
1-1. Sharply on the ground. Yamaguchi scooped up on to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Now to the plate, Junior Yamaguchi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Welch giving chase. And he makes the catch in the corner. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Starling Marte. He's been scorching hot at the plate in this one. 4 hits, including a big fly thus far. Popped him up. Anderson shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Oh, we're down 1 now.
Coming to the plate now, Junior Yamaguchi, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
As long as there's one hit and ball.
MLB Network. Well,
go. Game 2.
So stepping in, Junior Yamaguchi, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
High pop-up. Santana moving to his left. 1 out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary.
Coming to the plate now, Junior Yamaguchi. He flew out in his last at-bat.
He's got a fucking two-seamer, a slider, a four-seamer, a curveball, and a changeup. Bring that shit.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So some two-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a two-out single.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game.
Man tries to steal your heart. Watch out.
To their pen as quick as possible, and if two-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Where have you, motherfucker? Come on, bitch. Lift that left foot. Left leg up. Come on.
And again, a throw, a dive, but he's back.
He's gonna try to come and get him. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. Let me get this motherfucker jump on his bitch ass.
And there he goes towards second. Hit hard on the ground to third. And that's through for a hit. The throw to third. Woo! Throw won't get him.
A little two-out lightning could turn into something big right here with the runner being in motion. Batter finds a knock. Now we got first and third damage on the way.
Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. Reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. A base hit in his first trip. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll take it to the bag himself. And up next for Chicago, Junior Yamaguchi. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. Cummings is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. At the plate, Nelson Cummings 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
There you go, ladies. Booty right for you.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Detroit. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Stepping up now, Junior Yamaguchi.
Third baseman, Junior Yamaguchi.
First pitch of the at-bat. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Marte. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Brad Miller. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of on, and then who knows what could happen.
Popped him up. Yamaguchi is there, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight. Now batting, Junior Yamaguchi. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. From the stretch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Miller is there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. 8-3 is today's final. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked.
I'm going to put a little bit of good luck on my guy real quick. Watch.
Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball starts right now.
All right.
Robbie Clayton will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Trying to make him hurt right now. He's got... Oh, this is beautiful.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Bradley. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Striding into the box, Junior Yamaguchi earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And they'll snap one over to first. Oh, and they've got him picked off, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And another snap throw to the bag. Runner back safely.
All right, I'm gonna steal this base. Come on.
They'll try it again from first. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Smith moves over. 1 down. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mark Zagunis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runner goes for second. Hard hit to first. Oh, what a stop. Step on the bag for 1. The throw. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled. Leading off the inning, Junior Yamaguchi, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man. Into the box, Junior Yamaguchi, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
The 1-0 delivery. In the air out toward right field. Sanchez sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score.
Our final.
We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. So striding forward for his first opportunity, Junior Yamaguchi, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. First pitch on its way, and the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Scorched to third. Backhanded. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, standing in, Junior Yamaguchi. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second. And the second run will score as this suddenly is now a 7-0 ball game.
7-0 ball game.
Ready for another chance? Jorge Soler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, we know this manager's not putting on the hit and run sign with 2 outs. Might have just been trying to get in scoring position on his own, give his boy a chance to hit something in a gap and get an RBI, but it worked out either way, and we find ourselves first and third.
Designated hitter.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Nicky Delmonico. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Softly hit out toward short. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. Stepping in for the Jays, Jackie Bradley Jr. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. To the left side, to his left. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3.
2 for 2.
So coming to the plate, Junior Yamaguchi. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
I'm gonna knock this bitch out the park.
And he fouls this one off.
Getting fucking tossed around. It's 9-0 in the fucking top of the 4th. This is
ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Jorge.
Let's go. Come on, lift up that leg.
Runners on the move for second. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Smith going back on it at the track, the wall, And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
I didn't have to stop. We are tossing.
It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as this lead got even wider.
Yeah, it's payback for yesterday's game.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot. And you can tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that last pitch. And the result, he lost focus and made another bad pitch.
Next to bat for Toronto, Addison Russell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-2. Hit to third. 5, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the White Sox 11, the Jays nothing. Striding in once again, Junior Yamaguchi. He's working on a 3-hit. Ball game.